Hi everyone, my name is Zack.
And I'm Lindsay.
And we go outside the abortion clinic in Cuyahoga Falls, Northeast Ohio Women's Center every Saturday for 2 to 3 hours, depending on how long they're open. And we stand on the sidewalk offering to adopt babies. We offer to come alongside women, mothers and fathers, and help them with whatever they possibly need to do anything to prevent them from murdering their children that day. So to give a little background on how we got started, we've always been against abortion. We've always been very vocal about it, but we just one day Googled and learned that there were 7 abortion clinics within an hour and a half of Youngstown, 3 in Pittsburgh, 3 in the greater Cleveland area, and then 1 in Cuyahoga Falls. So when we learned this, we were obviously horrified. We knew abortions were happening in Ohio, but we just didn't know that they were so close to us and so many, not just in Ohio, but again in Pittsburgh. So we just did research. We figured out where these places were. We went to visit them as we could on Friday night, just drove by to see where it's at, or on Saturday morning to see if anybody was there. And we noticed overall that there was a lack of a Christian presence during the times we would go. So we wanted to use our voice, and we wanted to just be the voice for the voiceless on the sidewalks. And we chose Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, because of the sound ordinance. It was something very clear that we could use amplified sound in their ordinances, and we wanted the women to hear us. And it's even more paramount to be heard now because there are 4 lanes of traffic behind us. The escorts will have kazoos, whistles, cowbells, music, very loud music, profane music, anything they can do to drown us out. They have done it. They continue to do it. So the amplified sound just allows us to speak in a natural voice like we're doing now and not feel like we're, being too loud, but we have to, otherwise we won't be heard. So a little background on that, the reason why I bring that up. In our 3rd week, I believe it was, I actually got cited. I was charged for disorderly conduct for causing annoyance or inconvenience to persons of ordinary sensibilities, which is the actual charge. So I was cited, and over about 5 months, this case went back and forth. I was represented by the wonderful folks at the ACLJ, and by the grace of God, my charge was dismissed because it was bogus to begin with. And even at the last minute, they tried to adjust the charge a little bit. My lawyers fought, and they dismissed the case, and now it's gone forever. So couldn't be more grateful to God for that. And we have a personal reason why we are on the sidewalk, and I'll let my wife share that.
When my mother personally found out that she was pregnant with me, she was unmarried at the time, living a party lifestyle in Miami, Florida, and was determined that she was going to have an abortion. And when she went to the abortion clinic that day, she had her appointment already set up. She had her ride waiting for her, and she walked into the building, and when she was called back for her appointment, she looked to her right and she saw a African-American woman laying on one of the tables in one of the procedure rooms with blood all over the walls. And she saw other just insane demonic activity. She wasn't even a Christian at the time. And the Lord supernaturally intervened in that moment to save my life. And so, in addition to just doing our basic Christian duty of rescuing those being led away to the slaughter, and loving our neighbor as we love ourselves, there's obviously a personal element to it for me as someone who was personally saved from abortion.
If you're interested, I know it can seem a little scary, but I promise you it's not. You literally stand with the army of God, and you stand with bold brothers and sisters who are willing to stand alongside you, teach you, educate you, and you can just see what happens outside of an abortion clinic. So we desperately need people. We especially need Black brothers and sisters. Most of the babies that go into the clinic in Cuyahoga Falls, and I would assume in the Cleveland area too, are Black. So we need Black brothers and sisters who can connect with these people that are coming in and offer everything that we can to help them and encourage them to choose life and not murder their children. So please come out and support us if you would like. Join us. And we're very grateful for Jerry, his ministry, his work. We love him, and we're looking forward to seeing what the future holds.